Hello there, this is Dr. Jashin Arora, and in this video we are going to discuss, while you are starting with your own dental practice, what is a good option. Is it a good option to rent your dental practice, or is it a good option to purchase the property and start with your dental practice in this purchase property? So let us understand the pros and cons of each technique, and then you can decide what is the best way to go ahead in your case. So let us first understand, if you are renting a place, what are the benefits of renting this place and opening the dental practice in a rented place. So the first thing is, since you are on rent, there will be absolutely no maintenance in this particular clinic. The entire maintenance will have to be taken care by the person who is the owner of this dental practice. Since you are not the owner, not the dental practice, the property. Since you are not the owner of the property, you are the owner of only the clinic. You take care of all the things in the clinic. However, the entire maintenance is taken care by the owner of this property. So the maintenance cost at this particular place will be minimum for you, and that's the benefit of renting a property against purchasing a property for your dental practice. So that's the first point. The second point is, you have flexibility in the location of the dental practice. Suppose if the clinic doesn't work well in this particular place, or else if it works very well and you want to get a bigger place, and if you are on rent, it would be easier for you to change the location of this dental practice from one property to other property. If you have purchased the place, the flexibility is quite reduced, because you need to sell the property out before you go ahead and purchase the new property, or else it is going to take a lot of more money from your pockets to purchase the new property. If you sell this place, अगर आप इस चीज को बेच के फिर दूसरा प्रॉपर्टी लोगे, so then the difference is only paid from your pockets. And that's why flexibility is a great plus point if you want to think of expanding your dental practice, or if you feel that the clinic is not working over here in this location. Flexibility will help you to change your location. So that's the second benefit of opening the dental practice on rent. Let's talk about the third benefit. Say you are not able to get a loan. Your IT returns are not so strong that you're not able to get a loan. In other words, say your EMI, or the monthly income that you are earning right now, is not sufficient to go ahead and buy a property and pay easy monthly installments every month. And in this case, if that's the scenario, taking a property on rent is much easier, because you don't have to prove to the person that you can pay the rent easily. You just have to provide your documents, you can get the place on rent, and you can start with your dental practice. So you don't need to take any loans for purchasing the property, and thereby, if your IT file is not so strong, or in case you're not getting a loan, taking a property on rent is a better option. Now let us move towards purchasing a property. Let's say we decide to purchase a property and start with the dental practice in this purchase property. So what would be the benefit of purchasing the property and starting with the clinic in this particular location? So the first benefit is, you have the entire control over the property. There is no scenario in which it could happen that the landlord says, I need my property back, so please get lost from here, please get out from here, I need my property back. So you'll have to remove your dental practice and go to the other place. This scenario doesn't happen if you are the owner of the location of the property of the dental practice. Thereby, the plus point, the first benefit over here is, you have the entire control over your property. The second benefit is, say when you buy this property and you are taking a loan, even if you don't require, you can definitely take a loan. And if you are taking a loan to purchase this property, your loan helps you to get taxation and tax benefits over the loan that you pay. And thereby you can save onto the money by not paying tax or paying lesser tax when you get tax benefits over the EMI that you are paying every year until you complete the entire tenure of paying the money. And thereby this is a great plus point wherein you get tax benefits which can save you a good amount of money. Let's move to the third point. The third point is increase in the property value. 10 years down the line, you feel that I want to expand my dental practice. And when you sell this particular place, 10 years down the line, the value of the property has definitely increased, and it helps you to get monetary benefits while selling out the property, which you can use to purchase the new property. Now, these are the pros of both the techniques, purchasing and renting. Now you decide what is good for you and go ahead and make your own dental practice. Also, I would like to give you two more things over here before we end this video. So the first thing is, I myself had started with a rental place because I didn't have the money to pay EMIs, nor was I eligible for any particular loan when I started with my dental practice. So I had a rent of 13,000 a month when I opened my dental practice in the year 2012. So from 2012, 13,000, and it changes by 10% every 11 months. So that's the agreement that they make with us, and every 11 months it changes by 10%. So in first year, the 11 months I paid 1,43,000. The next 10% increase, so I pay 14,300 plus 1,43,000, which is what I paid in the first year. So the next year's rent goes to 1,56,300, and so forth for the next 9 years that I was present at this particular property. Plus every year, the agent who had helped me to purchase this property, he used to take away 1 month's rent. So that means I am on rent for 11 months. However, I pay 12 rents each 11 months because I also have to pay the landlord. At the same time, I also have to pay the agents. Now, I'm not considering this into the picture. However, that every year's 10% that I had paid for 9 long years, and when I added it up, in the year 2020, I was paying somewhere around 32,000 as rent. And when I add up the total amount, it comes up to a whooping 21 lakhs that I've paid him in just 9 years. If I divide this 21 lakhs with 9, I find out that per month, divided by 9, divided by 12, that is per month, roughly I have paid 20,000 as an average rent. And if you can use this 20,000, and if you can get a loan whose EMI is 20,000, I would tell you, rather than paying 13,000 as rent, pay 7,000 extra and purchase the property. The second thing that I want to tell you over here is, either you are buying on, either if you are buying the property or if you are taking the property on rent, whatever the scenario, remember this thing. Please make sure that you market your dental practice. If you don't market the dental practice and just wait for walk-ins to enter the dental practice, it's going to take a lot of time for your clinic to grow. So market your dental practice nicely, and also make it a point that throughout the time you have at least 6 months of rent and overheads in your bank balance as emergency fund. Say, if I cannot pay the rent in the initial phase and the clinic is not working so well, I still have the bank balance with me from where I can pay the overheads. and still sustain in the market without winding up the dental practice. So use these tips and make sure that you use your tips wisely. Take a good decision before opening the dental practice. You can click on the subscribe button if you like the video, and also we are having a workshop on how to increase conversion from consultations to treatments, which can help you increase the revenue of your dental practice by 5 times. If you're interested, we are giving the link below. Click on the link below, register for the webinar, and we'll see you over there. Thank you.